Welcome to Pillars of Love. This is a channel for intuitive readings aimed at the Twin Flame Collective. High-level soulmates may also resonate. I'm going to do a quick, or hopefully quick, update. We're just going to see what Spirit wants to bring through. I'm going to try to do multiple shorter videos so that they upload a little quicker, and so I can connect with more stories, more of your situations. So if this message in particular does not resonate, I'm planning to follow it up with another one that may be for you. Let's see what the overall energy is between you and your counterpart at this time, or just you or your counterpart. Let's see whichever Spirit wants to focus on. What is the overall energy of this reading, please, Spirit? Overall energy of this reading. Ooh, I like that. Got Lady Luck. So, positive. Very positive. What is this Lady Luck in regards to? Is this for the viewer? Is this about their counterpart? A little of both? What is this Lady Luck about? What is the message you have for this collective? What is the message you have for this collective? Please clarify further. Okay. Just clarify a little further here. Okay, so what I'm really getting from this is that you are untouchable. Negative energies, negative entities, people who wish you harm, they can't touch you, not really. And there is someone trying to someone who is telling lies about you, spreading rumors, putting you down. They're saying very extreme things about you that, the people that hear it, they may accept it initially, but it's like there's this twinge that they know something just seems too extreme about what they're saying. It's just a little too, really? I don't know. It's something in the energy this person gives off when they're telling these things that these people can tell that they have ulterior motives for saying it. And it's because something in their life is not working. This could be a karmic that is currently seeing your counterpart. This could be their mother, aunt, best friend, someone in their life that does not like you. This could also be someone in your life that doesn't like you or doesn't like what you're doing, the power that you have. I try not to bring this up in my messages too much, but because this isn't going to be for all of you. This is going to be for a smaller percentage of you. But if they are doing magic on you, if they're doing spells to try to block your abundance, to block your happiness, to weigh you down and make you feel stagnant. It's not working. You just keep going. You just give off this appearance of lady luck. Like, this is how they're viewing you despite what they're doing, and it's driving them nuts. Because you are untouchable. And I mean, even if there are effects that you're feeling, you are working through them. Look at this. That's you right there. You're on fire. You look good. You feel good. Things just seem to go your way. You might be very abundant financially, but even if you're not, it's like you're just abundant all around. You're happy, you're content with what you have, and you use what you have. You make it work for you, I'm hearing. And instead of doing the same thing themselves and making what they have work for them, working on themselves, they're putting all their energy into trying to bring you out of this energy. I'm here. I'll walk you all the way through the cards. I didn't do that this time, but we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, Strength reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Magician, Queen of Swords reversed, and Temperance. See, you transform everything they throw at you. You could be a healer, like your profession of some sort, energetically or otherwise. You could be very spiritual. But even if you're not, it's just, you have a spiritual strength, whether you focus on spirituality heavily in your own life. If you, I don't know, have any if you're actively, if what you're doing you consider spiritual work or not, you're doing the inner work in some way. I just saw 1111 on the timestamp. You're manifesting, whether you know it or not. You are manifesting your abundant life, your success, your happiness. You might be thinking, I don't know why they're saying, why do they see me this way? I've got this that I'm struggling with. I've got that I'm struggling with. I'm always worried about this, but you're doing the work. You are. In some way, they and likely others are viewing you in this energy, because this came out before all of this. This isn't just how they view you. This is the energy you're in. This is the overall energy for the reading, not just how does this person view you. So you are, if you don't think so, you're more in that energy than you realize truly. I just heard they want you to cry. They want you to suffer. Oh, that's just such a waste of your time. Such a waste of a human's effort to focus on creating suffering for others, or trying to anyway, because they're not succeeding. But you could be a Leo. You do not have to be for this message to resonate. But you're in that energy. This is very Leo energy too. Leos, they have a very, their energy stands out. People take notice of them typically. Vibrant, positive, very loving typically. I mean, these are, generalizations. Everyone's chart's a little different and makes them different overall, but there's a strong energy like that coming through. There are 2 infinity signs here, which is very much a symbol that is close with the twin flame journey. It's like you understand, at least deep within, whether you consciously realize it or not, you understand. It's like you understand the way things work is what I'm hearing, but it's not quite, I don't feel like that's quite the right wording. You're connected to the flow is what I'm hearing. The flow of life. You're more in alignment with the universe than this person. You vibrate higher, and therefore things flow to you more naturally. You attract your desires, it's manifestation. You attract what you are, and you are embodying this energy. So good things are coming your way. I'm getting that you wish this on others too. You don't try to put them down. You want to succeed, but you want others to succeed too. You understand that your success, your happiness, your abundance does not take away from another's, and theirs does not take away from you, that we all can succeed at once. It does not have to be a competition. It is not a competition, but they are not in this energy. They view it as a competition. They view you as having something that they desire, whether it's your energy, whether it's your counterpart, and whether they are currently with your counterpart or you are. I get the sense if this is someone that is with your counterpart currently or has been in the past, they don't understand why you get them. Even if they're still with them at this time, I'm getting that this group knows about you, and that's why they don't like you. And they don't understand your connection. They don't understand why they can't have that connection with this person, with your counterpart. They want your counterpart to view them the way they view you. I'm getting that their connection is much more surface level. It's not very romantic. It's more based in the material. It may be based on finances. 3 of Pentacles here. It may be based on sex. It may be based on appearances, social status, how they, in those terms, fit together, how the world sees them as a couple, people's opinions of them, the status they have as a couple, like the status they would like to have, the way they would like people to view them. But that's not what's important in a connection. And if they are still currently together, it's not working. It's time for it to end. They lie to this person. Again, this might not be someone that is dating your counterpart. It could be their family member, your family member, their friend, your friend. It can be any of these scenarios. That's just, I feel like a larger majority, that's the person coming through here. But apply it how it fits to you. But either way, their connection is not... It's not honest. It's not based on honesty. They keep things from each other, both of them. It's not based on true, genuine emotion. It's based on superficial things. which are only going to hold people together for so long. And I mean, everyone that comes into your life is meant to, so they were meant to connect. They could be a soulmate of some sort. But that doesn't mean that you're meant to be together forever. They are meant to teach each other lessons, to grow each other. But now I'm getting that time has passed. Now it is time for them to accept these lessons. And this person in particular, I don't know if your person, I'm not getting that with these energies, with these cards, that's not coming through right now. I'll pull a few more and see, but this person at least is not accepting the truth of the situation. Your counterpart may not be either. But if they are, especially, and they're trying to move on, this person is not happy about it. Yeah, someone's definitely doing magic here. They're trying to use the elements against you. They're trying to use the moon phases against you. And you're just untouchable. I mean, the more in alignment you are, the more untouchable you are. The harder it is for lower vibrational energies to reach you. But also, the Twin Flame collectives are highly protected. Spirit has a purpose for them to carry out, and they really would like that to be carried out, especially in this time and age right now. The light workers are needed, the shadow workers are needed. Those that are able to carry out this energy, those that are able to stay in this energy despite everything that's going on in the world, that is what is needed. So the divine is fiercely protecting those. Let's see what else. What else do you want to bring through, Spirit? Oh. Yeah, so this person is being guided to transform, to change, to balance themselves out. They are highly imbalanced mentally. They could struggle with some sort of mental disabilities or challenges, but it could also just be overwhelming fear, insecurities. Yeah, okay. So for the ones that are doing magic, first of all, they're receiving everything that they've sent your way. I heard, okay, so some of them don't even realize that's what they're dealing with, which I find very funny if you're dealing with magic and you don't know that's how it works. But anyway, if the person that you are doing magic on is this protected, I mean, even if they're not, if you ask me, if you're doing this kind of magic on someone, you're going to receive a certain amount of it back to you. And this person, you, the collective that I'm speaking to, are highly protected. Like, this isn't even touching you. Their magic is not touching you. It's not reaching you. I'm hearing, like, you might get slightly fatigued occasionally and for no reason, but it's like nothing really. It's not what they're trying to accomplish. Whatever they're sending you is coming back to them. It's making them crazy. Like, mentally, it's driving them nuts. I mean, the fact that the magic's not working on you is making them nuts. And they don't realize it, or at least some of them don't realize that this is why it's happening, but they're receiving literally, so let's say they sent you a confusion spell. That's what I'm getting with this card in particular. They are receiving that confusion. That energy is hitting them instead. And it's making them even more mentally unstable than they were before, because they already were. They're highly anxious. They're having trouble sleeping. They're having nightmares. Some of them like truly have negative entities attached to them. It's like they're being haunted. Some just by the energy they sent out, but some of them are truly being... I mean, they chose to work with these entities, so I don't know that you could call it haunting, really, and you agreed to it, but... you know, when you work with negative entities in this way, those negative entities are going to get the result that they want, whether it hits you, the person that did it, you know, whatever. They're going to get that accomplished either way. They're going to get what they want out of the situation. And that's what's happening here. And they're being guided to balance, to transform, to make a choice, to do things differently. If your counterpart is still with them, but also knows of you, you know, if you're aware of each other and your connection, but they're with this person or someone else in general, they're being called to stop juggling the situation. They're being called to transform. And you have transformed. You are already this butterfly. You're balanced. This is a large part of why they are in this energy. They view you as balanced no matter what they throw at you. And this is the energy they need to bring themselves into, you know, so they don't feel like you being in this abundant energy is somehow a threat to them. Because it's not. It's truly not. They can have this too. They can have this too. Hey, if you're watching Queen of Swords reversed, whatever this karmic energy is, if you are watching, this can be yours too, but not the way you're going about things. As long as you keep going this route, this is the energy you are going to be in. So collective, keep focusing on you. Keep balancing out yourself, your life. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? More to this story? Honestly, I heard this story. Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up. This is one of the stalker cards, essentially. They are watching you. Straight up stalking you. Whether it's just online or they know where you live. I mean, if they know where you live, they are watching you in person too. If they know you go to a certain club, a certain bar, certain grocery store, and they know approximately what time you're there. Hell, even if they don't know what time they go and park there and see if they can catch you when they're free. I don't know what they think they're going to accomplish from watching you like this, but it's like they can't help it. Sometimes they might do it, again, if they're the ones doing the magic, they do it so that they can throw spell work at you in person. If they're not, it's just like, and even if they are, like, either way, it's like they're obsessed with you, even though they don't like you. It's like they don't understand, one, why their negative energy isn't touching you, harming you. You know, even if they're not doing magic, just being envious of someone, sending them hate, negativity, is a spell in and of itself. They're sending you the evil eye, whether they're aware of it or not. It's like they think they're going to figure out a way to get to you by watching you. Figure out your secret. Figure out... I just heard some of them think you're like faking this. So it's like they want to prove that this isn't real, that you're not actually as happy or abundant as you appear. I just heard, or is kind. Okay, so for us, this is a smaller majority of you, or a smaller group of you. If your counterpart and this person have talked about you, if they both know specifically who you are and they've discussed you, it's like they can sense that your counterpart sees you differently than them, that they put you on a higher pedestal, or that they put you on a pedestal, that they view you as higher vibrational, as someone who is kind and abundant and attractive, warm, like warmth. I'm hearing like your energy has this warmth to it. And this person is very cold-blooded. You know, like your counterpart feels comfortable around you. And with this person, it's a struggle. It might not have started out that way in their connection, but at this point it is. So it's like they want to prove that you're the same, that like everyone's the same, everyone's in this energy, everyone's truly unhappy and trying to hurt each other, trying to one-up each other. They're trying to prove that you're just like them. But they can't, I mean, they're watching you nonstop and they still can't see it. It's because you're not like them. And your person knows this. They know it, and this person can tell that they know it, whether they have verbalized it, whether they have talked about you or not. This person knows that your person knows that. Okay, what else? Anything else you want to say here, Spirit? Anything else you want to come out? Emperor reversed. Yeah, so the Emperor upright is your counterpart being in their power, being in their true energy. When it's reversed, it's a bit of a toxic energy. It's highly controlling. It can be harsh. And this is how, this is how they are with this person. Maybe they've been this way from the start. Maybe their relationship has always been like this, has always had this toxicity. But if not, it is now. That's how it is now. And, okay. Again, this may not be for all of you, but I'm picking up on sorry, this may not be for all of you, but this person is telling this person, your counterpart, that you're too good for them. You know, even if they're arguing that that's an act, they're saying like, even if it is an act, the way this girl acts, or excuse me, you don't have to be a girl, the way this person acts, they're never going to let you into their life, not in the long term, because they're going to see the truth of you when you come towards them. And then they're going to turn to this energy as well, because you put me, like, they're basically saying, you put me in this energy, and you're going to put them in that energy too, even though they didn't put them in this energy, is what I'm getting. I'm not blaming the toxicity on this person alone. Emperor plays a role in this, for sure. But I just am getting that that's a lie. Like, if they're saying you being in this energy is why I'm like this, you know, like, no, it's not. It's not. It doesn't help the situation. It escalates the situation is what I'm getting. Them both being in this energy just makes it worse. They butt heads in a very toxic way. But it's like they're making this emperor feel shame. They're guilt tripping them, putting them down, telling them they're not good enough for you. They might be, low-key blackmailing them, like, well, if you go towards her, I'm going to tell her about this one thing you did to me, or this one thing you did, or that you like this, or that you do this. It's just very unpleasant energy. But this emperor too is in, they could be acting this way towards each other. They could both be doing this to each other. So it's just like this endless circle of toxicity. I'm not really getting that one triggered the other, though. It's like they were both in a lower vibrational energy when they met. And so this is like the pattern that they fell into. Anything else, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. So yeah, this is coming through very strongly. If you do not know anyone who does magic, if you do not know that this person does magic, if you just sense that that's really not your story, then this message might not be for you. I'm going to try to do another short message to pick up on some different storylines, different situations soon. So if the magic storyline does not feel like it resonates for you, you might want to click out of this message because it might not be for you. But this is coming through very strongly, and I haven't shared anything like this in my past messages on here before, so it needs to come out for somebody. So they are doing multiple spells on you and on your counterpart. One is to keep you stuck, stagnant, as well as your counterpart, hold you back, block you. One is to block your abundance, your finances in particular, to drain your money, This is, it's like it's frustrating them so much that it does not appear to be working. And they have done graveyard spells to literally try to kill you. To create real harm towards you. They've done spells on your person to try to keep them stuck with them. They are working with a negative energy or entity. Some of them have sold their soul. If you do not believe this, if you do not believe people do that, you're either not ready to hear this or it's not the message for you. Because they have. And they're burning from the flames that they've sent your way. They are burning in it instead. Everything they've tried to do to you is just happening to them. They thought they were protected. They thought that whoever they were working with would protect them. But this entity does not care about that. This entity cares about getting what they desire, about getting this contract fulfilled, is what I heard. They don't care who fulfills it, how they get what they desire, just that it happens. It's heard, and you're protected by the angels. The demons can't touch you. Wow. It's really sad. I'm starting to tear up. This is really sad that people reach this place, that reach this. But they did it to themselves. Everyone goes through struggles in life, and it's how you choose to face them that determines who you are and where you go from there. And you have faced your struggles with at least a certain degree of positivity and transformation, and without trying to harm others in the process, without trying to get over your challenges by stepping on others. That's why you are receiving this blessing, these blessings. And that's why this is where they are at. Because they chose to try to overcome their obstacles by stepping on others. Because they felt so down, they tried to take down others. You don't have to worry, okay? Do protective rituals if you have any. Smudge, sage, Palo Santo, whatever it is. Take a salt bath. Even just a regular shower used intentionally can cleanse you of negative energy, and you can use it as a visualization to imagine protection surrounding you. But you are already protected, so don't worry. Don't worry about this. This is just to bring you awareness of it if you didn't already know, or to confirm it if you've been sensing something. But there is nothing for you to worry about. Oh. Yeah. Some of these people are going to have a near-death experience or actually die because they wished that on you and actively tried to bring it upon you. But also it's the number of spells they've done on you, and they've been warned. I heard they've been warned to stop. But they've spent a lot of money on it. They've spent a lot of time on it. They've spent a lot of energy on focusing on you, trying to harm you, doing spells on you. It's literally an obsession. They are so fixated on it that it is becoming their life. Like it's taking them over. Oh my God, so sorry. Wow, my cat just woke up from a dream. It scared the living shit out of me. Apparently she was scared. Hang on a sec. Hey, hon, you okay? Riley Grace? Hey, you okay, pumpkin? Hey, it was just a dream. You're okay, you're safe. You're safe, sweetheart. Yeah. You're here, it's okay. All right, so sorry about that, my goodness. Hey, you okay? She's just looking around like, where am I? Okay. Wow. Spirit's saying, like, this Queen of Swords reversed. They're so asleep, so unawakened, that the only way to wake them up is to startle them that badly. So, for the ones who have already received just endless warnings, and they keep doing all of this spell, they may truly die. My guides already said this to me about the people who are doing this to me personally. I've experienced this myself. And they told me, straight up, my guides told me, the people doing this are going to die before what was originally planned as their time to leave this planet, because they will not stop trying to bring this upon me. But for some of you, it could just be a near-death experience, something that just awakens them in such a harsh way. It just shakes them awake. Some of them are, I don't like to use this phrase, so really don't, but it's what I heard in my head just now. So some of them are a lost cause. The ones that sold their soul are literally like dead inside. They have given up their soul to the devil or the demon, whoever it is they're working with. And there's no getting out of that contract. So I don't know a lot about that because I have not done so. Maybe they get another chance in the next life to get their soul back. I don't really have an understanding of all that. But in this life, some of them are not coming back from this in one way or another. They're not coming back from it. And yet still, just after all they're experiencing right now, all of this energy, they still won't stop. They are still fixated on you. and trying to harm you. Okay, I'm trying to keep this short. We're already getting close to an hour. I'll edit it down a bit too, but let's just get one or two more. Let's finish up here, Spirit. Anything else you want to say to this collective about this situation? I feel like, mostly it's just to bring you awareness of the situation or a confirmation if you've been sensing this, wondering if it's true. If you got another reading that said something like this, but you were like, no one's doing this to me. That couldn't be. Spirit wanted to confirm it. But there's not really anything for you to do. Do your protection rituals. Know that you are protected. Say those positive affirmations. Stay in this energy. But otherwise, this seems to be about, not even really about your counterpart. They popped up once here, but the rest of this energy is this karmic energy, whether it's someone in your life. It could be, so if it's not someone that your counterpart is dating, if it's not a family member or friend of theirs, it could be someone in your life. I heard a friend. So for some of you, it is a friend on your side of the situation that's jealous of you and your counterpart. Whether you're together yet or not, it's like they can see your connection and they're jealous of it. Okay. For that group in particular, I think it's less magic. If it's a friend on your side, it could be both. You could have their karmic doing magic on you and then a friend on your side sending you the evil eye. That's sort of what I'm getting. Someone on your side, a friend or family member. But I did hear friend. So for a majority of you, I think that's it. Or just, it's like they're fixated on you and everything that you have instead of their own life and how to get what they want by transforming themselves from the inside out, transforming their life by transforming themselves. So they're fixated on you and jealous of your connection and therefore sending you negative energy that way. Just like wishing you a fall, wishing that you suddenly lost some money, suddenly had some sort of struggle. If you're already with your counterpart, they hope you break up, like that kind of stuff. But then there is the strongest energy coming through in this reading is this person doing magic. And I'm getting that is someone on your counterpart side. So really it's not even about you, it's about them and what's going on, just to give you a heads up. It's not even really about your counterpart, though it seems like they are still in a fairly negative energy. If you're in separation and you're wondering, it doesn't seem like they're in a great energy, at least when they're around this person. Any last things you want to bring through, Spirit, for this collective to know? Anything else you want to say to them before we go? Okay, all right. Okay. So this is your person's energy. This is your counterpart's energy. They're coming through as the Hermit. And they love you. All of these cards are cups, except for the Hermit. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. So they have massive love for you. They see a beautiful future with you. When they think about what it would be like being with you if you're in separation, they see a lot of possibility. A lot of possibility. It's like this karmic energy can sense this. They can sense that this is how your counterpart feels about you and not about them. You know, it's like, what do they have that I don't have kind of energy. I mean, this is what you have that they don't have. Like, you're a warm, positive energy. You're not negative. I'm not saying you're perfect and you never get down, but like, you're not. Yeah, I'm hearing like negative Nancy. Like, sorry if your name is Nancy, it's not about you really. It's like you're not fixated on the negative. Your person is, it's like they're stuck in this situation for now, or they feel stuck in it with this karmic energy. This could be from the magic that's being done on them, but it could also just be okay. I'm hearing it's like an addiction. So there are highs and there are lows with this connection they're in currently. And it's like they want to leave, especially when they're in like the lows. I mean, yeah, it's like if you've ever been addicted to anything, it's that like exact energy. Like, it's like they don't want it, but they want it, you know? I just heard they don't feel good enough for you, at least not yet. So they sort of, it's like they want to come towards you in this, but then when they look at the situation they're in, they can see the toxicity of this person, of themselves, the patterns that they've been in together. And they're just like, well, it's like a, every time I channel the Divine Masculine, it gets to this place where it's like, they struggle with the communication more than the feminines, at least at this time. And it gets very choppy trying to channel them. It's like they don't have the words. It's to describe their situation, they don't necessarily see a way out of their situation. Like they don't want you to see them this way. They don't want you to see this clearly. So it's like they find themselves staying stuck in it. And yeah, it's a toxic cycle. It's a karmic cycle that they need to break out of. Let's see. More on the Divine Masculine here. Will they bust out of this cycle? Do you have anything else to say about this, the energy they're in currently, and where they're going in the near future? Divine Masculine energy, please. Divine Masculine energy, please. Okay. Yes, okay. They will find balance. They will. They may be working towards a certain amount of stability financially, and that will make them feel more secure, more grounded to come towards you. But I feel this is more when they feel grounded in themselves, when they learn what a real balanced give and take looks like in a relationship, they will find their way out of this. Boundaries, when they learn to enforce their boundaries and create balanced relationships with others. They're building towards this, they're growing. They want to be sure they have enough to bring you, not just financially and like materially, but it's like a lot of what's holding them back. Like they do want to be good enough for you, and they don't currently feel good enough for you. They keep getting swept up in their toxic patterns of the past, and until they stop doing that and until they find a certain stability within themselves, they won't be able to come towards you and give to you in the way you need. For some of you, maybe all of you, I'm hearing at least some of you, spirit is keeping them from coming forward until they are ready, until they are fully out of this situation and out of this Emperor reversed energy, until they learn to stand in their upright energy, upright Emperor energy. They are being kept from coming your way. All right, last messages. We're finishing up here, Spirit. Anything else for this collective? Anything else? Anything else? Lovely. Nine of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. I'm getting it's coming sooner than either you or your counterpart imagine. Doesn't mean this weekend or next month necessarily. It's going to be different for each of you anyway, but it is coming sooner than you both feel like it is at this time. The Nine of Cups is just before the Ten of Cups. It's around the corner. It's closer than you think. And their emotions for you run very deep. Yeah. When they regain balance within themselves and their life, at least enough to not bring this toxic energy towards you, that's when they will be allowed to. Let me get guidance for you, because I feel like this has been very based on other people's energy. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. Guidance for my collective. Guidance for my collective in regards to this in general. What is your guidance for them? Guidance for our Lady Lux here. Guidance, please, for this collective. Okay, we got the Whale. I'm going to read this one from the book. Okay, so excuse me. So the guidance is take care of yourself, basically self-care. Whale, desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. You're already very much in this energy. So I feel the guidance is just to maintain that balance, maintain a high level of self-care. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their life. I told you, everyone's been through these challenges. You have been too, but you overcame them. You went through them in the right way. You didn't take them on by putting others down or trying to take them down with you. You know, like you lifted yourself up and just climbed right over them. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. And I do feel this is a message for my divine feminines in particular, because the Emperor is the divine masculine, and this is a karmic on their side. So I'm feeling this is very much their situation, and it's just something you need to be aware of. But the message is overall for the feminines. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. Light workers, yep. So yeah, just maintain this energy. You're already doing this, I'm getting. This is not like you need to do this starting now. You're already doing this. Just stay in this energy. Stay in this whale energy. You have emotional depth. You have great experience in life, and you've grown from it. Oh, I heard you're a very old soul. Whales are very ancient creatures. You have this energy within you. You're very wise. This is why you face challenges in the right way. Why you're in this energy and not falling into the Queen of Swords reversed energy, cutting everyone along the way just because you're facing a challenge. You know, you're not trying to make, oh, nice. I just saw 11111, 5 ones in a row on the timestamp here. I think the last one we saw was all ones too. So you are manifesting. You are a master of manifestation. Whether you realize it or not, you've mastered this over many lifetimes. Just stay in that energy. If you ever feel like you're not, if you feel ungrounded, if you feel anxious, remember this message. Go into self-care. Take a salt bath, a shower, drink a cup of tea. Go out in nature, touch a tree, put your feet in the grass or in a stream, a creek. Just take care of yourself. That's all you got to do. Keep staying in a positive energy. Use affirmations, prayers. Call on your spiritual team of protection. They're already with you very strongly. You are already protected. But giving them permission to come into your life, basically giving them permission to interfere more will greatly help, especially if you fall out of this energy. You're on the right path. You're on the right track. Keep doing you, Lady Luck. Whether you are man or woman does not matter. Stay in this beautiful energy. Take care.